This is Dr. Kathy Hart from Art from the Heart and the Midwives Nursery. And this is day 5 of our epic adventure through the Southwest in a Honda Fit with my 3 dogs. I am a senior and there's just too much to do for me not to get out and do it. I'm not going to have people that want to do what I want to do. And I only live one life, so I'm going to do it. And I hope this vlog is an encouragement to others that may be holding back because you haven't traveled alone or you don't want to get out there. Please get out there and do what you want to do in this life. You're important. Your dreams are important. So real quick recap of the trip. Day 1, Montrose to Blanding. Day 2, Blanding to Chambers with stops in Monument Valley and Canyon-de-Chelly. Day 3, Chambers to Globe with stops at the Painted Desert. 4th day, Globe to Tucson with stops at the archaeological site in Globe and at Catalina State Park. Then today was Tucson to Payson via Superior and Roosevelt Lake area. So what I will say about today is that we saw a ton of Sonora Desert. That's all we did all day was drove through the Sonora Desert and visited places with great Sonoran desert foliage. And it was amazing to just drive along the highway and see the various desert dweller plants, some in bloom, very yellow, a lot of yellow in the blooms, and the saguaro cactus off and on. They would get thick and thin and thick and thin, but you know that they only live in the Sonora Desert. We stopped in Superior at Boyce Arboretum, and that's one of my favorite places. I discovered that, I think, on my second road trip when I was just doing things more serendipitously than I do with 3 dogs. So we saw the road sign and just stopped there, and they were having a plant sale, and we brought home a bunch of plants, and they always have plant sales now. And so I have a lot of plants from there in my yard and in my house. So we stop almost every year if we're anywhere close. So that was fun. They actually have habitats of each of the deserts in the world. So there's certainly a lot of cactus there, and I like that part. I love to walk through and see those huge barrel cactus and the cactus in bloom. It's just, to me, that's beautiful. But cactus speak to my heart. My dogs, on the other hand, were more happy with the eucalyptus trees and palm trees and in that area because it was warm. But anyway, we walked a lot of it. We didn't see all of it today, but we walked a lot of it today, and just enjoy the foliage there because it's so dense and different. And ended up getting a couple more new plants that I probably don't need. And then after that, we drove on into almost back to Globe, but we took the cutoff and headed up towards Roosevelt Lake. We went across the Roosevelt Bridge, and actually I had seen that last year when we stopped at Tonto National Monument, but we didn't have time to stop at the lake. So today I made time, and we stopped and we took a little hike at the lake, it's really beautiful. It's just striking to me to see the saguaro cactus on the lake shores of a lake, and that's the Salt River Reservoir. And then we came on to Payson, and Payson, gosh, we passed our last saguaro about 20 miles down the road before we got here. So we are decidedly not in the Sonora Desert anymore, but we're not too far from it. Tomorrow we'll climb the rim back up to the Colorado Plateau. So please join us for our blog tomorrow, and have a great night.